They say urban legends are just stories, but some are so disturbing they turned out of true. Tonight, we uncover the myths that escaped the shadows and became reality. The world is full of whispers, stories told in hushed voices, warnings passed down through generations. Most fade into folklore, dismissed as superstition. But some legends refuse to die because they are not fiction at all. They are echoes of events so disturbing, so real, that they carve themselves into history. Tonight, we walk through the alleys of truth disguised as myth, and we begin with the legend of the vanishing hitchhiker. For decades, drivers swore they picked up a pale, young woman on a lonely road only for her to vanish from the back seat. Skeptics laughed until police reports documented multiple identical encounters, each tied to the same accident site where a woman had died years before. The legend was not invention, it was repetition, a haunting replay of tragedy. Next comes the tale of the black-eyed children. At first, dismissed as internet creepypasta, stories spread of children knocking on doors at night, asking to be let in. Witnesses describe their eyes as solid, black, their voices flat, their presence suffocating. Researchers traced the accounts back, decades, long before the internet, to rural towns where families swore they encountered the same disturbing figures. The legend was not born online, it was carried by generations who had no reason to invent such terror. Then, there is the body under the bed. Travelers joked about the urban myth of hotel guests discovering foul smells, only to learn a corpse was hidden beneath the mattress. Too grotesque to be true until police records revealed multiple cases across the world where murders were concealed exactly this way. The legend was not exaggeration. It was documentation, repeated until it became folklore. We move to the sewer alligators of New York, a story so absurd it became comedy. Alligators living in the city's underground. Yet newspaper archives from the 1930s confirm juvenile alligators were indeed found in sewers, flushed or abandoned, surviving long enough to terrify workers. The legend was not fantasy. It was fact, distorted by retelling. And finally, the Candyman. A Halloween myth that poisoned candy was an urban scare tactic. Parents panicked, but experts dismissed it as paranoia until 1974, when a father laced his son's candy with cyanide. The legend was not hysteria. It was tragedy, forever staining the innocence of Halloween. These legends remind us that horror does not always live in fiction. Sometimes the stories we dismiss as superstition are warnings carved from reality. And as you listen now, remember, every town has its whispers, every city its shadows, every family its story told in fear. Some legends are not legends at all. They are history repeating itself. Subscribe now to Unseen Pulse TV for more nightmare fuel, because the world is full of secrets, and we are only beginning to uncover them.